Hello, I'm Matt Guff from house.com, and this is a 2020 Ride Wildlife snowboard, an all-mountain deck designed for everybody, from beginner to advanced level riders. You could be just a beginner and you want to get on a board that kind of does the whole mountain. You can get on this thing, and you could be an advanced level rider who wants to save a little bit of money and still wants a high performing deck. The Wildlife is a fun style board with a directional style shape. The stance is set back 19 millimeters. That's just a little bit, not really too much, but you will notice that the nose and overall shaping feels directional because of the directional hybrid camber profile shape. The nose of the Wildlife has a gradual, longer style sweep that raises up the nose and extends the nose quite a bit longer than what you'll find in the tail. But from behind where that rocker starts, the board is basically all camber. So it still holds a great edge while it's on groomed trails, but it can still ride deep snow at the same time. I like the feel of the Wildlife. It does have an energetic feel and flex rating of a 5. So that basically that full camber in that back end is really responsive. It holds well when you're riding fast, and it does have lots of energy. Now, Ride has a lot of boards that have like this kind of a hybrid style shape with a little bit of upturn, raising up the contact points in the tails, but that's not really the case for the Wildlife. So when you load up this board and you want to exit out of a turn, you want to snap an ollie, that exit and ollie spot is going to be right where it should be in that classic contact point location. Inside is performance wood core. It's kind of a hybrid of a couple of different woods, of course, aspen and Plutonian to keep it nice and lightweight. And another cool thing about the Wildlife that keeps it lightweight is the Topless Top Sheet. There's not a top sheet that's just laying over the top of the glass. It's actually fused to the hybrid glass. There's Tri-X glass on top, Bi-X glass on bottom of that wood core. Bi-X makes it pliable, Tri-X gives it a little bit more energy, and then there's single impact plates to resist those crease areas caused by bindings, and there's carbon array 3, basically stringers that start at the contact points, kind of radiate underneath the insert packs on both sides of the board, on both the nose and the tail. They add a lot of power, a lot of stability, and pop without adding a lot of weight. Another cool thing about the deck is that they have roll-in style slime walls. The roll-in sidewall actually gives the board a little bit more strength, will make it a little bit more lightweight, and then there's actually urethane style sidewalls too, which is actually a nice little touch. One thing that you kind of note about the board though, it flexes the same in any temperature, which is actually really nice, because in those brittle, frigid, cold days, you want your board to ride and react the same as it does when it's 36, 37 degrees, when it's sunny and sick. On the bottom of the deck, you'll see that there's a sintered style stone ground base. Ride's doing a really good job at pushing that stone ground initiative. You'll see and hear there's actually a decent amount of structure on the board, but you need to keep it waxed up throughout the season quite a bit more than what you find in an extruded style base. Another cool thing is there's a side cut radius called quadratic. There's actually 3 side cut radiuses that kind of run on each side. Smaller side cut in between the feet for quicker cross under turns, and then larger ones on the nose and tail for those big sweeping carves. It's a nice blend. It's easy to initiate a carve, and it's really easy to get out, but it's still really explosive, which is pretty cool. This is a well-rounded deck. It has a really cool graphic, of course, at a moderate price point. This is a high-performing board that basically anyone can ride. That's not overly aggressive, but it is quite energetic. This is the 2020 Ride Wildlife, and you can check it out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or question. Let me know what you think of the deck. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Snow. Peace.